Yo YouTube, how you doing? I got off work early today to bust out a little gravel ride. I'm gonna go explore a place I've never been to today called El Dorado Park here in Yucaipa. I thought I'd strap the GoPro on and make a little exploration video out of it. So let's see what we can get into. Here is the start to my gravel today. El Dorado Ranch Park. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever rode here. So I don't really don't know what to expect. It looks like they're doing some construction here, so hopefully it's not too crazy. I made a route with the Strava heat map, followed the most popular trails, so I think that'll do me well. Anyway, I'm going to air down and then get to it. All right, now we're back on track. Like I said, I've never been in here. I know it's a beautiful spot though. Yeah, so I was just riding out of my house right now, and the neighbor ran up and was like, "Yo man, nice bike, I ride too." And I had just moved into this house, so that's cool. He says he has a road bike. I told him, hell yeah man, let's do some road rides for sure. It's always nice to have a bunch of local riding buddies. He's a younger kid, but that means he'll be able to keep up. Wow, look at this view. I had seen this park from, you know, just the part where I started at, but never further in here. This is pretty sick. Fucking Yucaipa, man. Endless gravel. Endless. I don't want to hit the sand trap too fast. That's how I broke my clavicle at Snow Summit. Gosh damn it. Alright. Yeah, this place is all burnt out from that gender reveal fire. I think it was 2 years ago now. I heard on the news recently that the people that started it are being charged with the murder of one of the firefighters that died fighting the fire. I mean, you can't feel bad for him though, that's fucking retarded. Having a firework out here in this grassland. Yeah, I got this this toe peak tire pressure gauge, and I just put a new battery in it, and the thing just turns off instantly, man. It's a piece of shit. That's what I was doing when I put the new battery in it too. I don't even think the batteries are dead. I think it's just broken. Things like brand new too. So I just aired my tires down to what felt right. So I did the Strava route, found the most popular trails with the heat map, and I figured I'd climb to the top here and then go down. Definitely feel a little lower on energy after you get off work and go for a ride. This past weekend on my road bike, I climbed up to Jinx Lake. It's up in the mountains right here. It was 5,000 feet of climbing and 25 miles. That was probably the biggest climb I've ever done. Well, actually, I know it was the biggest climb I've ever done. I had myself all psyched out on it, but it really wasn't that bad. Get into a rhythm. It was like 5-6% grade. It took me about 3 hours to get up there, 3.5 hours. And literally 20 minutes to get down. Just taking a lane like a car. I was doing like 40-45 miles an hour. Hitting the turns faster than cars can, passing cars. I'd say so that's some of the most fun you can have on a road bike right there on the way down. I'm gonna record that ride on the way down. I'm not gonna record the way up though. That'll just be 3.5 hours of heavy breathing. Nobody wants to see that shit. So we're going right here. Kind of old structure back here. It looks pretty old. I think there was gold mining in here back in the day, so that could be what this is. Looks like this fence is fairly new. They probably put it in here after the fire. Oh, look at those trees all burnt out with the new growth. It's awesome. Looks like this is about as high as you can go up here. I wonder how much higher the trails went before the fire. I can see other gravel bike tires in here, so people ride this. I need to find a local that rides gravel, man. Because I know there's a bunch of routes in here that I don't know about in Yucaipa. Wasn't prepared for that. Well, my route goes that way, but I see tire tracks up this way. I kind of want to see what's up that way. Yeah, let's do that. Can always come back down. All right. Let's see where these tire tracks lead to. This is how you explore right here. Find all the new stuff. Looks like that's it right there. Oh, this looks cool. I do see another trail on the map that goes to the right here. I don't see nothing. Let's blast this shit. Man, that first blast of air when you start going downhill, it's beautiful. Looks like I picked the right trail. Wasn't sure what was down in that dip. Okay. What's up here? Bear's Den Ranch. I'm not going up that way. Help preserve natural open space. Stay on designated trails. Let's see what's down this way. Go! Use your momentum to climb this shit. Didn't even have to pedal. What do we got? What do we got? Uh-oh. Okay, I want to go right here. There's a fence. Looks like fellow cyclists have got that fence out of the way. There we go. Wrong gear. I think we're going right. I got some buddies that want to come up here and do some gravel. So I'm trying to, put some good routes together for them. And it looks like this is just the stuff right here. Sand. I don't like sand. Okay. We're supposed to hit this trail, a little single track. This looks good. Kind of loose, but all right, now it's packed. Oh yeah, this is what I'm looking for right here. This is for us. Perfect single track for a gravel bike. Going this way. Speaking of gravel, just the right amount of gnar. Oh, sandy. Or sand. Okay, right here. Saw a mountain biker. It's always a good sign. Man, I love when you're hitting a corner and you lock up the rear brake and do a nice little drift. Feels awesome. Ugh. Burmage. Good old mountain bikers have been riding this shit for years. Populated the Strava maps for us gravel bikers. That was fun. Give the hands a little break. That was good, man. That was like some fast, technical, downhill single track. I like that. Looks like the rest of this is just some fire road type shit. a little bit more down there to the right of me, but not much. Looks like I see some dirt bike jumps out there. And I think we're getting back to the road here. But we're gonna cross the road, and I got some gravel on the way back down that parallels the road. I've climbed it before, but never descended it, so that'll be fun. And what do we got here? An old ranch. Gotta watch out for the wild naked Indians. Picture spot? I think it may be. Alright, picture time is over. Old barn's always a good spot for some pictures. How do you get out of here? I think I go down this way. Yep, looks like the right way. Saw this big ass log, I thought it was blocked. Yeah, so that was El Dorado Ranch Park. That shit was pretty cool. Not that much riding, but it's actually right across the street from Wildwood Canyon State Park. And down the street from a bunch of other sits, so you can put all these rides together and get a real good epic ride. You can get an easy 50 miles out here. Oh, what do we got here? Some more goodness. Looks like it's not over yet. And then right across the street we got some more action. I've always wondered where that trail came out. Talking about the one right across the street here. Now I know. It's clear. Yep. All right. It ain't over yet, folks. It ain't over yet. Ooh. Ugh. We're out of the park now. This is just like a random trail in a field. There's a lot of these in Yucaipa. Yeah, usually I'll just I'll come out of this spot right here, coming back up though, and I'll just take that road. So now I know I can take that trail all the way to the road on the other side. I think we want to go this way. Yeah, this is definitely the right way. I know this trail a little bit better, so I can go faster. also know where it gets sandy at. I don't know which way to go. Oh, shit. I guess this one. Man, I didn't know there were so many trails in this field. This is the wash right here. Ugh. All right. Easy. Now next time I make a route, I could use my my personal heat map. The route making tool on Strava, man, super handy for all these exploration rides and knowing where you want to be on these little tight trails. All right, guys, that's about all for the gravel. Just a short road ride home. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Yeah.